YouTube, and welcome back in. We are warring Canada. We provoked them into declaring. I didn't even have to declare it. How about that? But we've got our units. We've got our vampires. We've got all the things happening. We're gonna have walls here in a couple turns. We're gonna have plenty of reinforcements. He actually doesn't have walls yet, which is pretty interesting. He is building an encampment now currently. So we can eliminate a unit here. We want to make sure we give the combat strength to our vampire. Like so. Let's bring our general up to assist with this horse. Mine. Now, we will have some loyalty issues here until we can take more cities. Falling by 7 is pretty brutal. I really don't want to move Pangea out. And we're about to get a governor title next turn, so we can reinforce the loyalty with that. M1A1, thank you so much for the 30 months. I appreciate that. And Drop You, thank you for the follow. Welcome in as well. Thank you so much for the 30 months, M1A1. That's a long time to keep that prime here. And I appreciate you. Cavalry do get a penalty for attacking cities. That is a thing. We have just... this is Desert Folklore. He's got Desert Folklore, so he took the +2 Holy Site for him. It's obviously pretty bad for us, but it is what it is. How are pyramids still available? It's turn 57. They've been going so fast. All right. Okay, finishes encampment. I'm not super thrilled to pick up like holy sites and more encampments, but more encampments is fine. We will still get some benefit out of them. Go ahead and take out this scout. I don't want you to pillage my stuff. So we skip a promo there, but we grab the extra combat strength, which is nice. Let's heal there. Well, there's no faith from the holy site is the problem, right? Okay, we can do a policy switch. We have our new governor who we want to help out. Who do we want to grab here? So I think it's too late for Victor to have a whole lot of impact on this game. We're going to be on the offense. I shouldn't need the resources and things like that. I think Liang and Magnus are both decent picks here. We could think about Victor for loyalty purposes, but I don't think it's totally necessary. We could also take Reyna for suzerain stuff. Or not Reyna, Amani for suzerain stuff, and just use her for loyalty now, and then send her to somewhere else. No, I need the loyalty is the problem. Otherwise, we're going to lose this city. So I have to use this here for now. Victor gives free promotions. Yeah, but he's not going to be able to live in a city that we're producing units. Are there religions available? No, they are not. Prophet's gone. So weird to me that she goes prophet first. Scientist's gone as well. And, of course, our general. No one else working on generals, so that's a good thing. Ottomans, I think, are still going to be a bit of a problem. It's so tempting. I'd also like to get our watermelon granary and have us be able to keep growing. This is going to be a very good cap in the long run, but I think I'm down for just a couple more horses at least. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is getting Amani for now for loyalty, and then later on send her to a city state. Otherwise, it's Magnus or Liang. I don't know that I need anyone. Kirk, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, let's go with Amani. I think she's gonna have some nice long-term benefits for us. Stabilize our loyalty there. We only need 12 more era score. So I don't think we need to force out a Saka Horse Archer. I think we're going to be able to get our era score without it. We're done with Diplo League. Still working on maneuver, and I'm about to work on a couple swords as well. So I might want to bring this in. Horse Archers are not very good, no. Don't think I need guard. I think I want to get my units out first, so we'll keep this government going for now. Get that Eureka next turn. Just started playing Hades. Thanks for the rec. Do you love it? Isn't it so fun? It's just such a well-produced game. Like, every little detail of it feels so polished and good to me. And, you know, the gameplay's awesome, too. So, where are we heading with our army here? Taking Winnipeg seems like a bit of a task. I want to pillage all this stuff for sure. What am I using it for? I'm using it for this right now. Nope, we're using both. Producing melee and cavalry class units. We have a barracks here. We have a stable here. And so I'm using it here. I think I can take this. We have 3 spots to get at it, and they don't have walls yet. I'm going to ignore this horse. And then we'll go up to Ottawa. Okay. Is he building walls here? Not that I can see. I don't see him at the moment. And then here is
Signy is a 250 square.
I didn't really want that, but that's okay.
Made up on massive obelisks, riddled with jagged spears, and yes, they will cut your pretty face.
Flying enemy. It has the all flatland. That's stunning. Stunning to me. Okay. That's a lot of points, Slim. Keep healing. Okie dokie. Ooh, Barb Camp. Archer has a promo. Yeah, I think you're right. I do believe you are right. Okay. So producing units. And then, yeah, I think we'll take Winnipeg down simply with our horses plus the general. I am pretty interested in this economy, though. We're not running raid at the moment, which is a bit of a bummer. And again, I can't pillage here quite yet. Alrighty. Buy the thing for raid? We could. How is he maintaining loyalty here even at the moment? Religion, maybe? Galleys on next turn. That could come up and help, too. So turn 73, we'll have crossbows. Economy, or do I get a couple more horses? I could do a policy switch in 6. I think I'd rather keep going to feudalism. No, let's do a policy switch in 6. I want to free up some of those slots. I could even justify building a sword here, even though it won't have the extra XP and stuff on it. But we'll just make waves upon waves of horses. Oh god. Run away. Saka horse archer is a good idea? Nah, they just die. They just die. Like the only reason I will get a Saka horse archer is if we need era score, and I don't think we will. Here's our galley. The stats on a Saka horse archer. Marty McFly mode. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. One of my favorite movies ever. Saka horse archers have 25 range strength and 15 melee strength, which is the same as an actual archer. It's just more mobile. Sins and Dragons. Thank you so much for the tier 2. Welcome back for 10 months. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Sorry for the lack of notifications. Silly Streamlabs. Okay. I think we can run over here. There's our promo. Let's grab that. Yeah, the range of 1 is pretty painful. Yeah, Dr. Davian. She's not good for her unit, unfortunately. Builder, is that right? It's probably right. So is the plan to conquer all remaining cities, or are settlers still useful at this point? Mostly conquering, right? Like, there's no one spot of land here that's going to be so valuable that we desperately need to settle it when we're going to have all of these cities eventually, right? There are certainly some games where like your land is good elsewhere and you'll still squeeze out a couple more settlers, but we don't, like, we kind of settled the best spots and we're sort of out of new places. Quebec City there is, I mean, maybe like down here, one city, but again, I just don't think it's that valuable overall, especially when we're getting so much for, you know, free or effectively free. So who declared on us? Oh, Candy. So this is okay. I just need to keep the gold going. I know that it looks like we have a lot of money and maybe we should be spending this, but in games like this, you kind of ramp up to thresholds where you just need a ton of like resources and things. One of those resources is money, and basically it will be to upgrade to medieval class units and further. So we're gonna be pretty stockpiley with our money, and then you're gonna see it just evaporate when we hit those moments. Only 5 more era score needed. Hey, username. Got our second general already. No one is fighting us on this. These are coming quickly because of grants, and while we don't necessarily need a bajillion of them, we're pretty happy to grab all the generals, deny them from our opponents. We should be able to take this attack. I'm going to take this attack because the sword is better at healing, and I'd rather have the vampire heal itself on the kill here. Did it? Or did it not? It didn't heal itself on the kill. Okay, well. C'est la vie. BFD, how you doing? All right, so we've stabilized our loyalty there. Big part of why is we've taken over more population in the area, and so we need Amani here now, and then we'll be on our way to Ottawa here in a second. We did pillage all this land. We didn't get the raid stuff for it, but that's okay. We'll grab a builder and repair it all momentarily. And extra generals can help with movement and things like that. So, not the worst. Is domination easier with secret societies on or without secret societies? It's kind of a toss-up, Seb. I've noticed that the AI really start to snowball hard with secret societies on. So I could argue that it's harder from the perspective of like the AI can get ahead of you and you might never have the chance to catch up as far as like tech and all of your resources and things like that. So yeah, it's kind of a toss-up. Yeah, I don't have a lot of mods around these days, huh? So our game commands, I'll have to start remembering to do that. Oops. Repair this, and then this, and then this. And I want to start to get around. We've got a couple more cities. I don't want this encampment to get finished, I don't think. It's Pangea. Yep, Pangea, small Pangea. Dokie. All right, so this is a little bit awkward. We're at 50 strength on our vampire already. 8 extra combat strength from killing units. Got a blizzard. No walls is making this pretty trivial. Might lose a unit or two. It's fine. We have 2 for 1 and for horses. Ooh, he's got some levied units there. We like seeing a lot of units, frankly. I'm going to see if these horses can take the city on their own. Well, on their own, maybe with a general? No, these guys need the general more. There's more combat. All right, 3 turns. I think I'm done making horses. I'm out of the resources anywho. So yeah, I think it's fine to grab our water mills and then granary. That galley is doing nothing. I think I'll bring down an archer as well. Kumasi and Scotland. All right.
Scotland may fall with.
All right, all right, all right.
Be it through a fell that's a whet author o battalion.
No wonder early science is a thing. Early scientists and such. Again, I think I'll grab open borders before he denounces me. Probably not going to like me too much. Yeah, last civ, so 3 era score. We're not the first to meet everybody, but that's okay. Again, we only need 1 more era score here. Thank you. No dice. There will be no peace with Canada. All right, we'll look at that in a second. So these horses are coming to see if they can take Quebec City on their own. We have farms to pillage, so we can heal off of that. And I'm trying to open the door for our like vamp units and stuff. I usually just go for a mix of promotions. All right, so this is going to be a tricksy one. We do have 1 promo. I want this horseman to kill a unit so that it can heal. So we're going to do this. And this. That. And then that so that we heal. There's our golden age already. I'm going to try to get away with healing here. Two turns on policy switch. You want mutual open borders. I am okay with that. We'll keep him as a friend for now. Go ahead and heal there. All right, doing a good amount of damage. Just cleaning up units. Not getting a ton of vamp charges, but that's okay. Next era is medieval era. That is when our secret society levels up, and we will be able to get our vampire castles. So we want to make sure we get some land ready for those. As pointed out, this will be pretty tasty. Yeah, it'll be good once we get there. I'd say we could take out Nazca as well in this whole thing, but I think I want the their tile improvement at some point. So now we use our existing army to take out the rest of Canada, and we'll probably start teching towards Renaissance era stuff. I don't want to give Solomon too much time because he has a way better unique unit than we do, and it happens to be right in the Renaissance. But I think we will want to just kind of keep our tech train going, start to get some science going, districts, things like that. That up, we can heal. He does not have a whole lot left. Not interested in giving up a bunch of promotions. We want max level units so that they are muy powerful. All right, we have a policy switch now. We are about to finish this last sword. I'm going to sub out of both of these policies now because we're, as I said, we can just kind of use our existing army. We may revisit those at some point, but we are. What are we interested in doing here? We were using raid. Well, we could have used raid there a little bit. I don't think there's much left to pillage. This is all just farms. So raid is no longer really a thing. We could start to think about the military wonders. We could just put on unit maintenance, which would probably be a chunk of gold per turn. And then, honestly, monumentality and perhaps, well, there's a question here of, do we want monumentality, get some builders, get these new cities fixed up? Or do we want to keep saving our faith for the eventual Grandmaster's Chapel, which is going to be a decent choice for us later on? So I think there's enough value in getting our new cities fixed up and repaired and stuff. So I think I'm gonna spend a good chunk of this faith, but we'll try to keep it going for later unit buying. That's a good way to reinforce your army as well. Enjoy your lurking. What's up, Major Band Geek? Welcome back, dude. So I did just bring in the policy for us to buy, and this is our next tech anyways, right? Now, I might want to get one builder just so I can repair farms. Or if we can take Hamilton in time, I think we'll get this Eureka. And so we'll save our purchasing of most of the builders until we have the extra charges. Is Praetorian Guard not worth it? I don't think we need it. We don't have much left to do in this first war, right? What's up, DB? Sounds good, Major Bank Geek. Sounds good. We have a spot for Colosseum as well, which might be a thing. It's not too bad, actually, if we just chunk it right there, and then we'll get some nice theater squares here. I think I dig it. Yeah. We'll see if we can get that done, too. Start to grab some strategic wonders. Kogel, what do you need advice on? And I will answer it in 5 words for you. If you wait for feudalism, another card might be better for the moment. So yes, because we'll need to run both of them. So yeah, so that was a bit of a blunder. I could have thought about that better. But you are right. You are correct. I was thinking we'd be able to get away with like subbing that policy out at the same time as we get feudalism, but that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. Great library. And pyramids. 60, that's the latest pyramids I've seen in a minute. I agree, Canada should have built us more wonders. So note that we have siege here. We talked briefly earlier about zone of control and how that gets exerted. Melee units all around them, and you siege a city, preventing it from further healing by having zone of control over all of the exits. So melee unit, we've got this side of the river covered. Note that that does not extend over the river, so I do not have. Well, this unit wouldn't be giving zone of control over here, but the horse is giving it here. And both of these units are giving it here. So you can siege with as few as 2 units in most cases. I'll go ahead and pillage their trade route, because why not? Three turns on machinery. We could upgrade to crossbows. If we upgrade to crossbows and we get here in time, we could start with medieval era stuff. He does not have walls either. They're just making this easy on me. Let's build Machu Picchu. That would be quite nice. Zone of control also broken by mountains. Actually, the zone of control, the mountain will cause zone of control. It'll cover one of their exits in a lot of spots. But there's no way to like have a unit exert zone of control across a mountain because it's only a 1-tile radius. All right, so 4 of 6 housing. I would like to start to think about other wonders and other various things that we could be going for here. Perhaps it's just time for a watermill and a granary for them. Do you ever have moments where you swear sieging should have worked but didn't? Yeah, not anymore. But for a while. For a while, I think I had that issue. Takes some getting used to. So I have 1 farm there. 2. 3. If I take this city for, like, if we could just take this city, we get the Eureka without having to waste any of the faith here. Yeah, that's true, too. One of the governors does have a promo that prevents sieging, so it could certainly be that as well. I may need more help here, which is right around the corner. Nope. So as I mentioned, you want to have your first war done right around turn 70. Otherwise, it can quickly get out of hand for the class of units that you're going to have at this stage, right? And so we're pretty close to that. Obviously, there's some leeway on those hard and fast rules, making them not hard or fast. I already have a general in this vicinity. So this one doesn't really matter. Wait on Quebec for the era score. Are we really waiting that long, though? It might time out that well. It might. We shall see. Our horses are getting it done. There's our feudalism boost, as mentioned. So in 3 turns, we'll have to jump into policies. Yeah. Yeah, we're wasting this at the moment. Oops. That's a whoopsie. Yeah, sorry that game info is not right. Could certainly go Pastor Nazca too and see if we can level up anything. Sarge, thank you so much for the 37 months. Holy cow. Valgar, thanks for the follow. Sephiroth, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sarge, so good to have you back, buddy. Thank you for the 37 months. You are here. I'm glad you're here. How you doing? Can anyone see your message? I can. All right. Yeah, we could maybe save this for era score. They're not really going to be able to do a whole lot. I think that might be a pretty good suggestion. I get worried with, like, we're not even close to triggering it yet. And I would very much like our war wariness to decay. We're not Sue's here. Trigger recorded history. It's not really in the cards. So 2 turns and we can start to get builders, fix up this land, which will all be good. Both those generals doing the same thing, and they do not stack. So trying to use them for movement just to catch up our classic era units. Note that the generals don't work with the archers. I have 2 builds, so I can go ahead and make that, and then we can repair. End the war so the cities aren't occupied. Yeah, that's a good good perspective as well. He got walls in his cap at least. Is a thing. When did we spot Signy? It was when we suzerained. Turn 59. It's tempting to leave him in the game. That's a decent chunk of gold. But alas, I cannot.
Remember that people break.
So that is medieval era tech, which is why we got some era score. Not gonna avoid that outright. I do want lumber mills, and then I think we can go up to apprenticeship. It's gonna tech into districts that we're gonna be looking for here. 1 turn on feudalism. I can if people ping me in the Discord and ask for seeds, that's your best chance to do it. I'd be happy to try to find the save one for it, dwarves. I don't know if I have it or not actually. This might have been it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Canada gone, pretty much. And yeah, our timing is good enough, I think. Hi, Cornflower. How are you? It's good to see you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I hope you had a good stream. I didn't get to stick around for very long, but it was good to see you for sure. For sure. If you all aren't following Cornflower, you should be. She's a lovely human being. And we raided her yesterday, so huzzah, friends. Yeah, turn 72 feudalism is quite good. We are on our way to Merchant Republic. We've been managing our Eurekas quite well. We haven't really wasted any culture or science, and we started on pretty well early on with Pangea. Now you'll notice that we're behind everybody else in the game, right? Surprisingly, Lady Six Guy, or perhaps unsurprisingly, Lady Six Guy, not doing super well with science. Turns out she'd have some pretty good campus districts if only she just had a normal campus. Oh, poor Lady Six Guy. Poor Lady Six Guy. But yeah, good timing on a lot of this stuff. And as I mentioned, as I will keep talking about, these early wars just really do hinge on timing. So our upgrades are 250. Again, speaking of timing, we're going to go from feudalism right up to mercenaries. So we're going to be able to have like all of our armies upgraded. And maybe I should actually be going here first so that we can upgrade our horses as well. But I really want to get our districts online. We need options. We need options for our cities. I know, Paisley. I know. She really takes a beating anytime I talk about her. All right. So into feudalism. Are you trying to flirt with me, Nazca? Because I will pillage your holy site. I will ruin your faith. So, is this a sign? Our friendship just expired. We could basically take this city this turn and then turn our aim right up against Solomon. And we're very close to this. This Quebec city wound up being a nice bridge for us into our future wars here. I think that will be our plan as soon as we come back. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in the video for now. Thank you so much if you've been watching over on the YouTubes. I do appreciate you. And don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come join us in person on the internet. We'll see you then.